Welcome back to Fish. So, a couple days ago, I just did a Lemonade Serenade Mastery, and I was going to do the Olympian Godbreaker Mastery, but I'm not going to lie to you. I may or may not have already done it. So, we're doing Wind Elemental. This one seems to be low-key pretty easy, because all we have to do is catch 50 Breeze Fish with Wind Elemental, 50 Terra Fish, and 50 Ignited, and then we gotta do this thing right here, which I know, none of these seem to be hard catches or nothing like that. So, let's go ahead and get into it. I've already got Piercing and Cryogenic on my Wind Elemental. I'm actually, because I have enough glitch potions to where I feel comfy to popping them, this should get done even quicker. We don't need any kind of... We don't really need anything. We just gotta get in here and catch like 40... I think I've already caught. Oh well. I don't know what that just made it, but hold on one sec. And I will see how many Wind Elemental or Breeze Fish I've already caught if I can type. I've already caught 19 out of 50. So I'm pretty sure it's like a 75% chance for Wind Elemental. And you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and pop a Breeze or a Wind Totem just to get that extra bit of progress speed, because if you don't know, that's how this rod works. I actually think, or I know this rod has been kind of controversial as the fish life cycle has commenced ever since this thing was added, as opposed to, especially how it is now. I honestly think this mastery will get buffed, because I do know the stats of the, of the different modes of the rod, and like the final one that you get that like combines them. I do think they will receive a buff, but because they'll receive a buff, I think they'll make the mastery a little harder. I don't really know what people expect. This is probably one of the easiest masteries in the game. Catching 50 fish is not that hard, so why would you expect to get a really good mastery? I do think this rod is kind of... I would give it good, but that's kind of it. It's just... It's okay. It's an okay fishing rod. Definitely like a peak mid-game like rod. Probably one of the first ones you should go get, like quest-wise, in my opinion. This one, or... Actually, no. The quests for it are hard, so you should probably go get Ani first and then get this. And why am I not catching anything Wind Elemental? Was I stupid? Was I mistaken? Or, I keep calling them Wind Elemental and not Breezed. Am I stupid? There we go, there's one. This honestly is kind of completely, like, based off of how lucky I am. You know, if I catch, like, 20 fish in a row and not a one of them are breezed, I might take back my statement of it being a 75%, because as y'all seen, I literally just had, like, a 5 fish in a row that weren't breezed, but we're... Yep, see, there's another one. We had a little three streak there. But I'm going to be honest, a lot of this video will probably just be more of looking at the mutations and looking at the stats, and not a lot of me talking. This is probably the most amount of talking I'll be doing during one of the quests. We have 4 more fish, so that'll probably be like, you know, obviously if I get lucky here, I get 2 breeze in a row and both of them like mutate pop or whatever. Not mutate pop, I'm an idiot. Glitch pop. So hopefully that will go here in just a second, and then we can go ahead and start. See, come on now. Is that like a big nurse shark? It was. I do think, like, honestly, the best, like, mutate or enchants, if you want to do this mastery. Oh, look at that. The best enchants are, probably what I got, Piercing and Cryogenic. We now have the Earth Elemental. Does it change the design? It does. That's cool. So, now we just got to get 50 Terra Fish, and we're going to read the stats on this together. Swaps mutation from Breeze for Terra, or, yeah, I read that right. Plus 50 progress speed during clear weather, whoops, and plus 0.95, so basically another 0.1 control, and 50 durability. What does that mean? Oh, that's probably for Sovereign Enchants. But, that honestly does not sound that bad. That does sound like a pretty good boost. So let's make sure that's equipped. And then what do we, I will go ahead and try and catch a Terra Flower Guardian for the, for this right here. That way I don't have to come back and do it after I've already recorded, like, catching all the fish I need to catch. So I'll be back when we are in the Lost Jungle, which is, I'm going the wrong way, I'm an idiot. We're now under here. Let me see if I have any bloom totems. I have one. I don't even remember how to get those. I think you get them from growing, like, plants. I don't want to do that. Is that how you get those? I really don't remember. I think it's a 2% chance for every flower I open, so honestly, hopefully we just get it from that, I hope. But my luck, it'll probably take 10 years to spawn. But that might not be that bad, because then while it's doing that, I can just work on getting the 50 fish I need, so it's not the end of the world. Does Wind Elemental have a disturbance? It does not. They couldn't give Wind Elemental a disturbance, are we serious? Whatever. So it looks like, I got one flower here. It looks like I'm not getting any, and I know it takes them a couple minutes to reset. So looks like we will be having to fish for it, sadly, which is a little annoying, but not the end of the world. Oh, hold on. Maybe we got it here. Maybe. 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 Ah, piss. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what Terra looks like. I'm gonna be honest, it kind of looks like poop. There's no real, like, effect around it or nothing. It's literally just brown. Which, I mean, is whatever. But, like, a little underwhelming. I'm, like, really big on what, like, mutations in this game and how they look on fish. You know, because I think that's obviously that's kind of the whole point. I don't really get adding an ugly mutation. Maybe some people like that. And you know what? Because it's called Terra, it makes sense. I think it has like an 8.6 cell multiplier, so I mean, like, it's not even like a bad money mutation, I guess. It's whatever. But honestly, I'll probably won't use it simply because the mutation looks bad. Like, that is a big thing on why I reuse rods. But, you know what I might do? Just to make this a little bit easier, go and, fuse it with the one girl. What's her name? Mela. Like, upgrade it. But, I don't know. Only if I go look and it's, like, stuff that I can actually obtain. Or stuff that I've already got. So, it looks like I'm gonna go ahead. Let me, I have not caught that many Terra things. I don't know why I'm not, catching that many. Let me look. Oh, actually, it has nothing to do with the weather, because that doesn't affect the mutation. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a bloom totem, I guess, so hopefully I get a hold of another one before it is... Oh, wait, that doesn't... Oh, crap. I thought that was like a guaranteed spawn. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Oh, well, I guess I'll be back if one spawns, and I'll, just keep on fishing. I'm gonna keep it in the recording. If the recording just caught that, my game just had like a seizure. What just happened? Again, though, we don't have a flower guardian spawn, and I popped all the flowers. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what to do. So, back to fishing. This is my third or fourth round going and doing the all these freaking opening these flowers, and again, no spawn. We are at 19 out of 50. I know statistically, I don't think it's any difference at all, but I feel like I'm pulling less and less Terra mutated fish. I don't know why. Maybe it is like the exact same and I'm just tripping, and it seems longer because I'm going around doing these flowers too, trying to get a flower guardian to spawn that way, just so I can have the go ahead and have the Terra flower guardian before we go on to the next part. But I mean, it really doesn't seem like opening those flowers is gonna do it. At least as of right now. I left two over here. But I'm just back to fishing. I do think this rod looks like it design-wise. This definitely, I like how they've changed this part of up here. I think it looks really good. They've changed the shaft of the rod. I think that looks nice. I'm excited to see the other ones. I do think that it is just, I don't want to say lazy. I'm going to say missed opportunity to change what the bar looks like, but the wind elemental bar looks no different either. So I guess that makes sense. I don't know, because of like, I feel like a lot of the rods now have like different like bar little like the look to them, like the Limeade Serenade, or not the Limeade, the Lemonade Serenade. Like all three of those have different bar looks, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me being picky. Maybe it. I mean, it makes no difference, but I don't know. Just cool looking. I will say, I am catching fish quicker, or like pretty quickly, because of this plus 50 progress speed with the clear cast. I think that's, you know, now that you can stack the weathers if you want to use a certain mode, that I like that. That does make, you know, can just blow through fish. I do wonder how much of that is true progress speed. I don't think it's any because it doesn't specify. That's a little annoying. I seen the King Crabsel and absolutely thought that was it. Dang it! Ah! I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Where's it at? Here he is. Let me pop on my potions. Again, I've only got 12 Auroras, and I'm not going to use them on doing a mastery, so, to be honest with you. What was I about to pop? Seasons. I'd rather just wait. Let's see this fella's preferred bait. Oh, no. That would have been bad. We'll see that preferred bait, buddy. Spring Kraken Tentacles? Prefer... no, I'd rather not. Do we have any Thorn Clusters left? We do not. Oh god. So we're gonna rely on just base luck here, but we got it. I am going to be freaking livid if I have to try and spawn another one because this one gets away. It's only been like 2 minutes since it spawned, but like I still don't want to do it. I don't want to worry about spawning another one. Okay, before I forget though, I am going to do this real quick. Oh no, oh no. What? Anyone else see it glitch out right then? Don't worry guys, y'all are going to see me. It's going to look like I'm clip farming, but I'm actually going to be pretty mad. I've yet to hook it. I have, like, probably, I think the highest, like, luck that's obtainable in the game. I don't want to waste time to look to see if, like, there's, like, actually, yeah, I guess I can. What's the new, is, like, the tropical bait? No, I mean, all the new bait from Fish Fest has, like, high preferred rate. Like, I don't think it has high universal, what's it called? Luck. What's the other one called? Coral? Let's get that off my screen. Ooh, universal luck 190? We're switching to that. Coral Pearl? 190 universal luck? I think the Sapphire Krill and Luminous Larva is like 150. I mean, it's only, hey, 40's 40. That's an improvement. So, hopefully this guy doesn't... Oh, wow. Oh. Is that Terra? It does not look like it, but I can't really tell. It's definitely not, because there's way too much gray on it. Yeah, that's definitely not it. It would be... I'm not even going to catch it. Oh, wow. Shout out my Gary the Gator for the passive Gary Gator locking in when I don't need it to. That's awfully cool of him. So I guess we're going to try and catch it again. Yeah, it was just a normal one. That is annoying. Maybe it's not 75%, maybe it's like 50 for Terra, but still though, the one time I hook it and it's not what I need, that is annoying. Y'all should have seen me when I was trying to catch the translucent Scylla that was glitched. I had a tier 2 popped, and out of the 2 times that I needed to get the Scylla, I had Ghastly on my rod, by the way. The first time it was it was translucent, but it didn't glitch, which already made me mad. That was a 1 in 4 chance of it not to. And then the second time, somehow, even with Ghastly, where all the fish you catch are supposed to be translucent, I caught a silver Scylla. That was like a 1 in 10,000. And a glitched one. I lost my marbles, dude. I had to do it a 3rd time. It was just, and it wasn't even hard because I use the electric guitar rod, and that rod's actually like pretty basely good. This is not Terra again. That is, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, the Scylla was the 4th time I did it, ended up working, which was just annoying. Really, really annoying. Is that Terra? It looks... Is that Terra, or is that something else? Is that silver? I'm gonna catch it. Are we serious? Did I talk that into existence? I literally just said something about a silver Scylla. Oh my god, and we're at 40 out of 50, so there's no way I'm gonna have one spawn before, like, I already get the fire one. I might have to come back and do this one last. But what I'm trying to kind of be thankful about is I think this is, besides the Breeze Wyvern, this is the only hunt one that is dependent on me spawning it. The Wyvern I can just switch to Pinions. I don't care to. But the whole point of doing this was to have it caught before I got the mode unlocked, so I might just be a failure. Honestly. I didn't want to pop an Aurora because I've only got 12 and I want to save them for need to catch scenarios. Okay. Thank the freaking Lord, dude. Thank the Lord. We got another one. We have hooked it again, and it is not Terra again, dude. And I don't want to catch it either because it's not Terra. That's making me so mad. I've hooked this thing. That is the 4th time. Statistically, I should have hooked it after the 2nd time. But instead, I got a freaking silver one. How does that even happen? Fellas, it looks like we've hooked it. It waited until I had the thing done before it wanted to give it to me. And you know what? That is completely fine, I guess. I don't even care. It's fine. To go to the Magma Leviathan now. Alright, I'm down here fishing. Again, no different requirements. We just got to catch 50 fish. I'm going to try and catch 50 while I'm getting the Magma Leviathan. I'm about to look to see what the requirements for, or like what the preferences are. I switched off the coral pearl bait because, or whatever it's called, pearl coral, whatever it's called. I don't like using limited baits when I don't feel like I need to. So if I'm about to like almost done with the quest, I'll swap to it. But before then, I'd rather, you know, surely to Jesus, I can catch the Magma Leviathan before then. I haven't actually came down here and caught one in a while, so hopefully they're not like harder to catch or nothing like that. I will say I do like the way this flame elemental looks, and we are going to look at the ignited thing real quick. I think it looks pretty cool. Probably the best one out of Breeze and Terra so far. Maybe Stormy looks better than this, but I think this looks pretty cool. Also, definitely, I completely forgot this is where you get the volcanic rod. If that goes to show how long it's been since I've been down here. Maybe, you know what, looking at this Mariana's, like, Vale, looking at this area, I haven't been in the frozen area either, in God knows how long. So, maybe that, you know, after the Mariana's rework or remaster, whatever you want to call it, there'll be a lot more reason to come to these specific parts. And you know what, we'll probably get mastery, so the rod's down here. Like this one. I think Zenith already has one, I'm pretty sure, but... And then whatever one's in the ice area, because honest to God, I don't remember. I will say, I do think it is cool that you can kind of see that there is roaming fish in the lava. Because of the, like, you'll just see them, like, poke their heads up, like their models. I can't go down there and look. Oh, actually, I can kind of do this. I can't go down there and look, but I think it's cool that they are down there. They are down there. Ah! We've hooked one already. Is it ignited, though, is the question. It was awesome, and one was glitched. That means I get to keep one. You know, just as a memory, because, you know, don't ever come down here. It is literally, it's a very pretty orange, I do have to say. You know, it's kind of a dope fish, too. I ought to come down here and catch more of them. But anyway, back to catching 50. Status update, we are at 24 out of 50. Basically at halfway. Still got more glitch potion left. This actually right here looks like we're about to be halfway. We are not. I just lied to you. Now we're yeah, this is halfway right here. This is right here. We're halfway, 25 out of 50. Back to fishing. We have 5 left, fellas. 5 ignited left. I know there, like, it probably was a big cut there. I didn't do a status update. I'm gonna be honest, I've been making food while my macro was going and got myself something to drink. And also used the bathroom, and then I came back and it was a lot closer, and I've just kind of been doing the rest of it myself. Just trying to keep us on going here. I think this is one right here. Yeah, so now we got 4 left. I've caught like 4 or 5, I think, Magma Leviathans too. So I've been, yeah, roaming fish. I think that, God, roaming fish is so freaking cool. I can't wait for Harpoon Guns Saturday. Also, I will be able to drop a video on Saturday for the update. I know I usually can't. We have finished the Mastery Quest. Claim we now have the Water Elemental mode, which I about walked right into the fire. So I'm going to go ahead and start a blue whale hunt, and then I will be back whenever it's time to fish it. So I've just discovered that there's a fin whale migration in the events right here, so I'm going to have to go... Let me go by Sunstone. I'm going to have to go catch the fin whales. It does say blue whale, right? Oh, that's so annoying. I'm going to have to go catch a blue whale... Frick! I have to go catch the fin whales first, and then I have to come back and catch the blue whales. I'll be back. You have got to be kidding me. We got fin whales again. So, I guess I'm just going to fish with it and hope for the best. It looks like they spawned over at Ancient Isle. I'll show off the mutation stuff, and I guess, you know, if we get it done before we catch blue whales, then we move on to the next. Actually, that is the next one. This is the this is, you know, I'd rather have 3 out of 4 of them done, and then we just gotta wait on, I gotta go spawn a wyvern. That'll be kind of annoying. The recording is over an hour right now, so hopefully I cut it down to about 30 minutes at the most. I might have lied earlier when I said the video would be no longer than 20 minutes. I might have lied. It might be longer than that. But, let's catch these guys. Oh, look at that. Never mind. It was a long pipe. So, I forgot to go over the stats for the Fire Elemental and this new one that I've got right now. The Fire Elemental swaps, Ignited, plus 50 progress speed during Foggy, and grants plus 2 progress speed every second per burn passive ability. I was noticing that. It doesn't happen that often, but it is still good, and then 100 durability, I guess that goes with the, actually, what does that mean? I guess that goes with the Sovereign enchants. And then the Water Elemental goes to Stormy, plus 50 progress speed during rain, plus 10 progress speed at the start of the minigame, and 150 durability. This one also, from what I can see, has a smaller control bar. And to show that I'm not crazy, this looks smaller than the rest of them, but I haven't swapped to the other one, so maybe I'm just stupid. Anyway, back to fishing. Real quick, all it really is the same things, but blue. It glows a little bit, which is kind of chill. But I mean, it really doesn't look that cool. It's kind of bland. It's kind of just dark blue and light blue. That's about it. The main reason I showed you that is because I'm going to swap to Castbound to catch these things real quick. I'll be back. There we go. We have blue whales, so we can actually finally do this stupid quest. It's not stupid. This isn't too bad. I like the blue whales, so catching mutations on them. I like all, besides the wyvern, I like all the fish that are you have to catch for this, and I think for all of them except one of them maybe. I have no interest in keeping the Terra Flower Guardian, but I don't think I got an extra one, so I don't have a choice, which is whatever. I don't care. Let's catch this blue whale. I must be stupid because I could have swore that blue whale looked like it was completely blue. Funny enough, no pun intended. So for this last one, if I don't hook it Stormy, I'm going to try and lose it because I will lose my mind if I try and spawn in another migration and it doesn't give me blue whales, it gives me fin whales, which is funny that it happened twice in a row because if I'm not mistaken, fin whales have a 25% chance of spawning as opposed to blue whales' 75% chance. Funny how that works. That looks all blue. That looks completely blue. That looks completely blue. There we go, baby. Stormy blue whale, 1 out of 24. Let's whip that boy out. I'm a little mad my glitch potion didn't copy it, but that's whatever. It literally is just like all blue, so I really don't care. But now we just have to go to Castaway, which is right here. And now we've got to go up there, and I've got to spawn a wyvern, which is fine. I'll just do it with pinions. And I have to catch us a breezed freaking wyvern. I will see, though, real quick, if I'm going to have to put long on the, what's it called? Wind Elemental. I hope I don't, because then I just hate having to roll for enchants. I think it's the most annoying thing in the planet. Thank the Lord. They must have done that because I knew it'd be annoying. I'll be back when I have it spawned. I think I've been fishing here for about 15 minutes, and I still have yet to get a wyvern to spawn. I'm starting to get really aggravated, because any other time I ever have done this, like trying to get a wyvern to spawn, or needing one to spawn, wow, you complain and you shall receive. Literally, all I had to do was just complain about it. Either way, though, like what I was saying is I feel like any time I ever need one, I would have done had it. Or like, don't need one, I would have done had it. So we are going to make it rain. We are going to do everything we can, wow, to upgrade our luck here. And if it takes us too long, I will pop an Aurora because I really do not feel like like spawning another one, and this is literally the last thing we need for the mastery. I've been recording for over an hour, probably approaching an hour and a half by now. I'm getting sick of it. Let's catch this mother effer. It's only been like 2 minutes, and see, there we go. I'm so unwilling to sit here and wait for that thing. Oh, wow, I'm an idiot. Please don't lose it. Let me lock in. I'm so unwilling to have to spawn this thing again that I popped my Aurora and I switched baits and I first casted it. So I really don't care. I don't want to have to spawn it again. I don't like looking at this ugly thing. Just drives me insane. Look at that. Look at that dope little miss. I freaking was readjusting my hand and missed that, like, let that first one hit me. I didn't think I first cast it. There we go. Oh, wow, we got a random, what a duplicate. Alright. Look how ugly this fish is before we finish this. So ugly. I'll be back when it's time to sacrifice it. Hopefully, I remember where the, oh, wow. Okay, thank God I had my oxygen tank equipped because I actually thought I forgot and I thought I was about to die immediately. So let us go ahead and sacrifice these guys. I would assume you go here. Look at all these guys I caught. That's hilarious. You go here. Oh wait. You go here. And then you go here. Bam, there we go. Alright, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the dude's up here. I don't think... Oh, yep, I was about to say, I don't think he needs anything to spawn. Oh. The 4 elements resonate as one. Oh, do I need to... Yep, there we go. Receive title avatar. Claim the Omni Elemental for Wind Elemental. If I'm not... Wow, they didn't want to switch up the design? Okay. It's a little underwhelming there. So, I'm going to read you guys the stats real quick. We not only got the avatar title, which is pretty cool. We, does it not say what the stats are? Oh, here it is. Okay, so now it combines all of the chances, and we have 15% for Breeze, 15 for Ignited, 15 for Stormy, 15 for Terra. Modifies plus 25 progress speed with no conditions, 0.045 added to the control, so about half of 1. Plus 5 progress speed at the start of the minigame, grants +1 progress every second to burn. So, I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of just a nerfed version of all the other ones. Or, like, all of them combined, they're all just nerfed. So, kind of, I mean, like, besides to do the Masterline passive, there's no real reason to do this. Especially for me, because the mutations don't even look that cool. Like, the control's finally normal, and the progress speed is +40. It's probably a lot better once you, like, go out and fuse it with, like, upgrade it with the mermaid. But, like, you have no real reason to do that because you can just do that with better rods and make those rods even better. So, to be honest, this is kind of a little bit useless. Just kind of a little bit. It's definitely underwhelming. But I'm still glad... Oh, no, they did change up the design. I wish they'd change it up more, though. It's just the wind elemental with all the other effects on it. I mean, it makes the rod better, but not better enough to where I think it's gonna be, like... used. I'll probably never use it. I'm about to go catch Tartarugas with the new mutations to add to my collection, but you're not going to see that. Anyway, subscribe, hit the like button. I do these masteries all the time. You know me. I'm trying to get the Masterline passive, so hopefully they calm down on adding them. But if they do, they'll be videos, so not too shabby. Ranking, like, mutations will probably be the next one, or rods. Hit the bell for that. Subscribe.